So, would you believe that they don't sell 5-gallon buckets at the Epicenter, which is like the local Home Depot / Lowe's? Well, of course they don't, because they don't measure things in gallons here, but they also don't sell like a ×4 22-liter bucket. They don't sell buckets at all that were durable and hefty enough for my requirements, but I did manage to get some of these things, which are not exactly buckets, but we got a 30-liter here, and I got a 60-liter down here. They were about $5 a piece. I think it was like $8 and $5, and they come with these nice hard plastic lids, one of which I have cut a hole out of and stuck some pipe onto, because I'm going to make myself a homemade cyclone. So that's my project for today. Basically, the way this is going to work, in theory, is this is going to sit on there. The dust collector is going to suck air out of here, and then I'm going to have a hole in the bottom of this, and it's going to, the dust will drop into that, and then I won't have this thing clogging up on me all the time, because all the big particles will fall out in the cyclone, and hopefully it'll improve things, and I should be able to set it up right in this little area right here. It'll kind of be out of the way, I hope, and so that's what I'm working on today. It's the Sunday. It's my anniversary. I should be spending it with my wife, right? God, I'm a terrible person. Okay, maybe I'm gonna go inside and play board games for the rest of the day, and I'll work on this tomorrow. That's probably a better idea, because it is my anniversary. So I think I'll put this aside, and I'll talk to you all soon. So go take care of your spouses. Do something nice for your loved ones. And stay tuned. Click subscribe. Click like. Leave a comment if you have any tips and tricks on how to make a homemade cyclone. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Hey everybody, it's the day after the day after the day after Christmas. I think it's the 28th. Yes, it must be the 28th. So I am back out here working on my cyclone, and I've got the top set up here. Basically, you've got the exhaust here. So the suction from the blower is going to come out here. And then this will be going to the tools. And inside, you can see I've got this, that is coming in at an angle, so that when the dust comes in here, it's going to hopefully swirl around a little bit. I kind of wish I'd gone with a 90-degree right there. But I'm going to build it in such a way that that'll be easy to fix if I need to just go get a 90-degree bend instead of that 45 that I've got in there. And now I basically just need to build the plywood box, for it to stand in. Which is going to be tough because I cannot find the blades for my saw that I need to cut all the circles out. Once again, words are failing me. But I got this brand new DeWalt saw, and I thought it came with blades. I'm like 100% sure that I bought blades when I bought the saw, but I can't find them, so I might have to go and get some more. Which reminds me, I should probably clean up my workshop a little bit. As you can see, it's somewhat in disarray, but it's a small workshop, and I'm starting to think that maybe storing the lumber in here wasn't the best idea, but there's no place else to put it, and I think maybe shelving though. If I built some shelves, that would give me more floor space, and I could get, stack the lumber higher, but not quite as wide. Because I'm also getting quite a collection of plywood over here that is set aside for many different projects. And my scrap pile is building, and I've got another little scrap pile over here next to the table saw. And oh, I got the bolts to the right angle jig thingy on my table saw. Oh, there it is. You got this thing, but it's so narrow, it's basically useless. So I got some bolts to go in these little knots right here, and then I can just attach some sort of board to give me a wider. Get it. Here's Selma, the neighbor's dog. She likes to come in here and dig around in the piles of sawdust, and sometimes leaves me a present. Doctor does not like being out here. I think he doesn't like the loud noises. Also, he's just an indoor dog, He likes to come out for walks, but if you're not walking, he's not really interested in being outside, just hanging out. Because I think it's because it's really cold here. Well, it's not really cold, but it's not warm. So anyway, that's the update today. I'm gonna see. I guess I just need to build I'm going to build the wood frame now for this thing. See how it comes together. But glad to see all of you out there. And leave me a comment to let me know you're doing okay. And any advice would be very helpful. Hi everybody. Well, I have dust collection. We've got the Cyclone up and running, and it works perfectly. The dust is collecting down here. And it gets sucked in through here. The suction comes from the dust collector. Now I think in the future I might do away with the stand on the dust collector and mount it up here, since it's not going to be really using this as much anymore. And I could actually just close off the gap that's right here and put this cloth bag down there, because I don't think any more dust is going to be collecting in there, but we'll see. We'll see how well it works. I still have the small issue of inside here. This comes in and comes off at a right angle, but it sticks out a little bit more than I'd like it to, and I'm thinking maybe a 45 angle or some other shape. They have these. They have the PVC pipe that comes in and then turns into a little square that's like long and narrow, and that might be a better solution for the interior there. Might get a better cyclone that way. But I've actually improved the suction through the vacuum hose by using this whole contraption. And I sealed off this gap right here with duct tape, because there's actually nothing that duct tape can't do. And then down here, I just duct taped a plastic bag to the top of that, and the suction pulls the plastic bag up and makes a good seal. And then 2 nights ago, I was out walking the dog, and I ran into my neighbor, and I asked him if he knew any place where I could get a used vacuum cleaner, because I wanted to test it out, without spending 5,000 hryvnia, which is about 140, 150 bucks, for a high-powered vacuum cleaner. I wanted to just get a used one and see if I could improve the suction with a vacuum cleaner. And he gave me a cordless vacuum cleaner. But something was lost in translation, because here's the vacuum cleaner he gave me, and it is cordless. The problem is, it's not battery powered, it just doesn't have a cord. And there's about 8 inches of cord that's already wound up inside of it, but it was cut off so that he could make an extension cord. So basically, he ruined this perfectly good vacuum cleaner just to make an extension cord. This vacuum cleaner it's a 2,000 watt vacuum cleaner. It probably cost, a minimum of 3,500 hryvnia, so about $110, $120. possibly more than that. And he cut the cord off of it to make a $3 extension cord. So that was a fortuitous event. Hey, it worked out for me. But you know, I got it set up against the wall here, and I'm gonna figure out some way to make this so that I can have, you know, the vacuum hose on one side, and then I'll attach on this side. I'm gonna have the hose that goes to my planer, but planer joiner. But and right now, like I bought this, which is, you know, it's a flexible duct, but it's only flexible once. You can't really like bend it and rebend it like you can this one. I kind of thought when I bought that, I guess I wasn't looking close enough at the packaging. I thought it was 3 meters long, but obviously it's only 1 meter long. So, because I was going to use that one, I was going to use that silver one to go from the Cyclone to the blower, but it won't reach, which was kind of my thought of mounting the blower up on top, because then I only need, you know, what, 6 inches, which is it's 15 centimeters of tubing between the two. But and I got this little system down here where, you know, this slides in, and then you just kind of jam these 2 boards in underneath it, and it pushes it up and makes it a perfect seal. So yeah, I have dust collection, and now I can actually like get to work making stuff that I can use. So back to making gift boxes for Natalia, and maybe I'll finally finish that kitchen island that I've been wanting to complete. I need to, I got a couple of oak boards squared off and planed and everything. They just need to be glued together, and then I'll have the table part of my kitchen island, and then I just need to build the support for it. So yeah, things are coming together. But anyway, I just wanted to give you all an update. It is New Year's Day here in Ukraine. Or no, I'm sorry, it's the 31st. It's December 31st here in Ukraine, so it's I guess that makes it New Year's Eve. And it's a rainy day out, and the mother-in-law and we call her Tyotia, but she's not actually anybody's aunt. But a friend of the family are coming to visit, have come to visit. And so I think Natalia and I are going to be able to finally get some time together working out here. And we're going to make some gift boxes, and I'll be cutting boards, and she'll be gluing and sanding and painting. And we have a live-in babysitter for the next 2 weeks. So I've got almost a month until classes start again. So I've got lots of projects coming. And I made a request while the girls are out shopping today that they pick me up an extension cord, and I can see what I can do with this vacuum cleaner. And you know, there are actually some throwaway cords just lying about in here from the previous occupants that I could probably salvage, but I don't know if I want to do that, because I think I'd rather have one that was nice and new. And I'll probably have to find my electrical tape so I can make those connections secure and not have a fire hazard. But yeah, good day. But so well, that's all I got for now. Take care of each other, and do something nice for somebody today.